vibe to it, come fly to it. Ay, ay. Those flying kicks, that violent shit, who's liable? Ay, ay. Just trying to win, no time to split, don't try the shit. Ay, ay. Make history, bump fist to fist, pound 5'in It.
Are you motherfuckers ready for the streams on YouTube? Is everybody ready for the king of Mewtwo? Smash Fest and Bad Breath with fat checks. Bowser's that great face, just ask Vex. I be playing till my eyes red. Kano, who's a pretty nigga in the green? They know, sitting in the chair until I sink. Drano, and only one person's gonna rest. Mango, no sleep and no heat, it's cold feet. We don't bathe, we both stink. We roll deep, saying give me all your money back. Smelling like weed smoke, cause I'm mainly Bob, I'm like Chibo.
Come vibe in it, come vibe to it, come fly to it. Ay, ay. Those flying kicks, that violent shit, who's liable? Ay, ay. Just trying to win, no time to split, don't try the shit. Ay, ay. Make history, bump fist to fist, pound 5'in It.
Women want the kid until they follow in my wake. D3 vs. Allen, swallowing a snake. A sport here, corns here, clock do not care. I don't know the rules, but Norfair's not fair. Y'all don't hate ball, think plank and all. If you wasn't a dope host, I would shank you, dog. See, your boy was on a mountain when I made this, y'all. Anyway, suffer the loss, and he blamed the song. But I ain't so wrong, man, it's all in fun. And I'm all for smashes, ain't all for one. Mango took the last crown, someone take it back. It's the best pound the game, can't make you fat. P5.
Pound 5'in It, come vibe to it, come fly to it. Ay, ay. Those flying kicks, that violent shit, who's liable? Ay, ay. Just trying to win, no time to split, don't try the shit. Ay, ay. Make history, bump fist to fist, pound 5'in It.
Yeah, pound 5, motherfuckers. Yeah, you better cop my real album when I release it. I know where you motherfuckers live. Neo, Oz explains, Abregact, what? And we got.
And that was Pound 5'in It by Neo, the official Pound 5 anthem. Obviously, Pound 5 coming up this weekend, and that was a track by Neo. You guys all know who Neo is. He's a Smasher, Marth player. You guys all know who he is. He's back, and he had that track, and it's awesome. We'll guys give you the links to how to download it, how to listen to it on your own. It's an amazing track, and we want to thank Neo for letting us use it. So that was it. Pound 5'in It, the official anthem for Pound 5. It's awesome. Leave your feedback if you'd like to on his thread. We'll link you to that too. And yeah. Welcome to Directional Influence, episode 20, brought to you by VAV Gaming. I am Rapture, aka Dakota, or other way around. Doesn't matter what's up. And we got an amazing episode for you guys here today. First off, we got me. I'm Rapture, you know what's up. We got Will and Nakat, my co-host. So Nakat's sort of not a really co-host. He's a guest, but he's awesome. Yeah, there's Nakat, and Will's around there too. And then we got 3 awesome guests here from Project Melee, JCaesar, Shadic, and SMK. How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Cool.
Doing fine.
Yep, that was all of them. So these are the some of the guys from the Project Melee team, and we have them here today to talk about the Project Melee demo, which recently came out last week, yeah, with 14 characters, tons of stages, and tons of stuff to do. So we got the Project Melee guys here. I guess JCaesar or Shadic or SMK, can you guys tell us a little bit about what really went on last week, the demo, what is it?
Basically, last week it was pretty hectic trying to get the demo out. Everybody was kind of, it was sort of pressured actually. We were trying to make some finishing changes that would make the demo itself feel a lot more polished than our actual build that we had for like a whole week. And that was mostly headed by Magus, because Magus is just too good.
He's got melee magic. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, Magus is amazing. Magus wanted to go through the whole thing and do a whole bunch of finishing touches. We'd been planning this thing for like
Months.
like at least 2 months beforehand. We had we had the date down sometime in December approximately. And I mean, we pushed it back by, a couple hours. We had to moderate the IRC channel for like 6 hours as people were just freaking out about it.
Good God, the
that was
hype.
pretty intense.
Yeah,
we,
well,
we hit,
287 people on the IRC.
yeah,
the end of it.
we were close to hitting 200. We were like the most popular channel on the IRC server. But
And that's when our thread broke 1 million views too.
yeah, I was part of that. We were just waiting around. I was like, yo, let's do math problems while we're waiting. Everybody started getting moderated. Yeah, I was giving people math problems. But yeah, that was pretty hype. It was like a long wait, I guess. How did you guys really like deal with that sort of pressure?
mostly it was just waiting on Magus because he wanted to do his little finishing touches on everything. So it was a lot of us just sort of trying to do it.
We were just stalling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we were stalling a little bit. There was one time
Stalling.
where I thought they said, "Hey, Magus," or no, Magus had already finished all the uploads of all the files, but then they were trying to prepare all the downloads, and they said, "We're done." And so I was like, "Hey, everybody, guess what? We're done." And then there was an error, so they had to go back and fix a little bit, and that like delayed it 10 minutes. So I had to be like, "Oh, just kidding. Guess what? You're gonna have to wait for another 10 minutes." And so we had a few times where we had to like stop the channel to make it so that only people with voice could speak, just because there was a lot of people just angry.
It was
Yeah.
weird. Like, they were getting ferocious.
Well, yeah, I would assume so. It's pretty hyped, and it finally did come out, and I've been playing it, and it's awesome. Why? So you guys said that you decided to do the demo a while back, but why did you exactly want to do a demo? Why not just release it when it was ready?
I had a couple reasons, really. We kind of wanted to have the ability to get a little bit broader of a test base, I think, as part of it. And then on the other hand, we also wanted to actually be able to give something to the people to just get, kind of a taste of what we've been working on. Because we've had this thread up since...
Last year, like January 7th.
We've been working on this project for a solid year.
Yeah, I got on March, and that was after the thread popped up. The thread originally popped up in January.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in a way, it was also a kind of nice thing to put out, a little over a year after the thread's been out, and it just really get to show people what we've been working on all this time. And it's gone over really well because we've had a couple of people point out things that we've known but sort of didn't really think about.
Having a few thousand extra eyes definitely helps.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And all this will end up doing in the end is making the final release a little bit better, and hopefully will not end up with the same sort of change fatigue that plagued Brawl Plus development.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not going to make releases that frequently.
No.
So you want just like one full release, is like done and done.
That's what we're shooting for.
Because I mean, we're all up for like patches, but I mean, like you don't want it to be something that just people are continuously like looking up like what's the latest version of it. You just want something you guys really release like a true game.
I mean, by the end of it, I'd expect, well, besides we're about to push a little mini not balance patch, sorry, that's a bad word.
Just
glitch
fixing some
fix
glitches.
thing, yeah.
Mhm.
Just minor oversights, like there's a Lucas thing that a couple people were blabbering about wanting to keep. but
Defending endlessly.
What was it?
Lucas had a glitch where if you did an air dodge downwards, you could cancel it with any one of his special attacks, and it's something we'd known about and actually had fixed, I believe, for all of the other characters with double jump canceling, but somehow missed out on Lucas or something. And so you could do a kind of a diagonal, mostly straightforward air dodge to the side and cancel that with his, I don't know what his absorbing move is called, his down B.
Psy Magnet.
Yeah, his Psy Magnet. You could fly around the stage back and forth with it with just a minor amount of practice. It was, and people were wanting to keep it as sort of
An advanced technique.
yeah, as an AT, and it just wouldn't have worked. We had a couple people, the rationale for defending it was
Ridiculous.
sometimes made sense, and then the main problem we had with coming up with logical arguments against it is that it's all sort of subjective. And so when providing arguments, that's all you can really do is, you're gonna have to trust us. This is a bad thing, and we knew about it. We meant to get it, get it out of the way.
We meant
it was
to
just
get it
something
fixed,
that
but
ended
it was
up
just
slipping
oversight.
through.
Yeah. So, demo releases, why did you guys particularly choose those stages that you end up releasing? Like some of the throwback ones like Yoshi Story and Saffron City, and then you had, 14 characters, not all of them, but why those like 14, for example?
The 14 characters we all sort of voted on as far as who to keep or, who to publish, and it was based on a little bit of who do we really want to show off, who is the most done. Snake and Sonic were included because they're really popular characters. They were the two third-party additions to Brawl, and also we just so happened to have had a lot of work done on the two of them, and they really showed off some of the work we did. Sonic fit into the Melee world with just a couple tweaks. We messed with his homing attack, and that makes him flow a whole lot better. Snake was a lot more of a more creative revamp, and that was all Jang's work for the most part, and just showed that, hey, we can take characters that basically scream how Brawl-like they are in their Brawl incarnations and really turn them into something interesting as far as Melee goes.
Mm-hmm. And you had Lucas's neutral B changed like to offense up or something, which I've been calling the Force. And I pushed for that for an official name, but Shaynis never got back to me. But anyway, what was the creative change for that? Why change that?
Well, we figured that PK Freeze, anything you would change for it probably wouldn't be for the best. Like anything you could change to it wouldn't make it any better than it currently was, because the principle of like freezing an opponent when they can just get out instantly, it just doesn't really work at all. Like it just never worked, like no matter what you would do to it. So instead of having that there, we decided to have a move that would suit his playstyle a little more and help him out, like in what he has trouble doing. Like one issue he had trouble doing was like getting early kills. Up smash. That killed early, but not really forward smash or down smash. It makes him really interesting, basically. Like it's just one of those changes that actually flows really well with him.
Mm-hmm. And the stages too. I saw that you guys added like an addition, Temple M, and whatnot. What was why have that? Because that's actually a really cool stage, by the way. I really like it. So.
Thank you. I made
that. Yeah, that was really cool. I liked having that there.
Some of the stages, like we didn't include a couple of the more popular stages. Just like a lot of people were upset. One of the stages that we were thinking about including was our Dracula's stage.
Castle.
Yeah, which was originally the work of I don't remember his name, some dude from Kitty Corp.
I think his name
I can't
was
remember.
Dragon Rage or something, like a friend of Dragon Rage or something.
It was a friend of Dragon Rage. Anyway, so total props to that guy. He made an amazing looking stage, and then I went back and was like redoing platforms and stuff, and then sort of got to look at it a little bit more. We decided that the platforms weren't doing what they were supposed to. It was supposed to be sort of a dynamic stage that would change and force you to play it differently depending on the platforms. And then it turns out people just sort of ignored the platforms. So it was a big battlefield with stuff on top that you never really had to deal with. So we were mostly going with stages that were solid. Most of what we included were either huge fan favorites or big representative stages. Like we included the Metal Mario stage from Smash 64.
Which is awesome. Love that.
And then we also included Saffron City, which is just sort of, it's a very interesting stage. And then we also went on the more tournament legal side as far as Temple M goes, which will most likely be a counterpick in just about everything. And let's see, what else do we have? Oh, we also included Fountain of Dreams, and that's because it was a big Melee stage.
Yeah.
And Dreamland 64.
My favorite.
Oh, and Dreamland. Dreamland is also
and Yoshi's
nice
with Randall. Randall.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Pachyderm.
Yeah, definitely. Those are cool. So, you guys definitely put a lot of work into it. I didn't see Hyrule Temple, though, or Hyrule Castle, I believe, from N64. Was that ever planned to be in the demo? Because I've seen, videos of it, or...
Yes, it was and will be. Can I talk about that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, as far as including that, we have plans on tweaking it possibly in the future. So that was our initial reason for not including it.
Mm-hmm.
Is because we were thinking of the tent on the right side.
Yeah.
It's sort of an infamous little part of the stage, and we had ideas for tweaking that, and then so we didn't end up including that in the demo. which is a decision that we're probably going to revert pretty soon. And that was done just because we didn't want to have people get used to a stage and then have us change how it's going to work later on, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like everything we're pushing for the demo, we're trying to make, 95% concrete before or by, the time release is final. Like stages such as Fountain of Dreams will probably go back. Mewtwo 2000 is his name, or I call him M22K. He's basically the M2K of stages as far as Brawl development goes, and that's his stage. Some of our other stuff's been outsourced. We've sort of taken stuff from Kitty Corp and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. So demo's out. Where do you guys really go next with it? Is there anything between like the demo and the final release, or is it just like a straight shot right towards the final release of the game?
We have plans, but I don't think I'm allowed to talk about it or anything because
We'll have
we
to
haven't
call
really.
it undecided
Yeah.
for now.
Yeah. Right now, we're for sure shooting for some kind of final release, like straight from the demo. But as far as like anything in between, just undecided.
Well, I was actually watching a stream of the demo pretty recently. I haven't gotten a chance to play it myself very much, but I had Ninja Link put on a show for me because he's like, hey, I'll just show you stuff, because he was like, he's like the king of tech skill in Brawl, so he was just showing me all this stuff that he found out just by playing and just like messing around with it. And one of the really fun things to do in the demo for anybody that has downloaded it is to take two CPUs and then just have them fight each other and like watch all the cool new things that they do to each other. And they have crazy mind games too. Like I don't even understand. Did you guys like improve the AI at all?
The computer
different and fresh, but no, we haven't edited them at all. They're straight Brawl AI.
We tweaked Sheik's recovery. That is the one thing we have done, I believe.
Yeah, I've seen a lot where Sheik tries to get back with side B, or just jumps off the stage and dies. It's sort of the two extremes there. So,
going back to
they abuse IESA frames really well. That's why Falco can jump cancel his shine. He can shine bear. I've been shine bear by Falco.
Wow,
it's crazy.
Falco's full hop is kind of short.
Who?
Falco's full hop. It's not as high as it should be, from what I've seen people say.
He lands on the top Dreamland platform. That's exactly where he should be.
I don't know. I saw this.
It might be the relation to like the stage size compared to what they were in Melee. Maybe I don't know.
Stage sizes are the same for Melee stages.
Yeah, you'll get Magus rambling at you with numbers the second. Stage sizes are directly from Melee. Character sizes may be very slightly off. That was one of the things we didn't quite finish tweaking before the demo. I kind of rammed Link's changes in last minute because it was bothering me, and I'm a Link main and biased. Stage sizes are right. Stage sizes is right. Physics were tweaked as we were discussing, hinting at a little bit. They were tweaked relatively recently, so if you were watching any old footage, that would be off. As in pre-demo stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of Link, I was watching like Ninja Link mess around with some Link stuff, and I know that there was a bomb recovery in Melee, and it was really hard to do. Like you had to throw the bomb up, then up B, and have it like hit the back of like Link's head, like on the blade hitbox right behind him or something. For whatever reason, he was able to do it the Melee way, and there was another way he figured out how to do it. So it looks like Link has a super viable recovery in this game, and I'm really hyped about that.
We'd love to hear about some of the stuff he's discovered if he ever wants to.
It's really awesome. If you sit there and watch him, like he had a live stream set up, and he was like he had it set up in a Zat chat. This is some crazy stuff he was doing. He did I don't know if he discovered or if this is like inherent in the game, but he was down smashing while holding an item, and I'm not sure.
In the air,
you can't do that in Brawl normally. You can't do that. No.
You can. I know you can forward smash with an item.
Yeah.
Is it different?
It's something with
I would ask him, because like he knows like about all the banana stuff and like everything with Diddy, and like But I saw him with Link. He had a bomb and something where he like Z dropped it and then caught it as he landed and like down smashed. I don't even know what he was doing. It was crazy. Like it's just like a safe down smash. It's like I down smash. I missed. All right, I have a bomb. So like it's pretty cool.
Speaking of Link, fuck Zelda, yo. I hate Zelda. All
No,
right.
Zelda looks so broken.
It's like all right. So
Zelda
like
looks so good.
my friend plays Zelda.
She's one of the more experimental.
Yeah, like my friend plays Zelda, and you know he's not as good as me, but I'm not good either, so it's sort of balanced out. And he's just like going to work with Zelda, and when he figured out how like her side B works now, like he's making setups and whatnot, like you know having them like go off at certain times, and he was doing some really cool stuff. And I was like, yo, why would you make Zelda good? Like, the hell?
I actually really like what you guys did with Zelda side B because
that was
I was
really
watching Ninja Link mess
That's all
around with
Magus,
it,
by the
and he's like, "Oh, you can jump cancel them." So he had three of them set up, jump canceling them really fast so that they all explode. It's like a slow projectile approach. Like I would compare it to like Street Fighter 4. Like they have the slow projectiles. It like gives her another approach option, which she really didn't have in Brawl.
So she has one approach now. So that's good. Other than running at them, I guess, but.
Yeah, I think Magus was all Zelda, or Zelda was all Magus. Hey,
Exactly.
so yeah, now down B is no longer Sheik's worst move.
And Mario's pretty good too. I really like Mario. Like for some reason, I just really enjoyed playing Mario. He's mad fun. I don't know what you guys did to change him, but I mean, other than like his obvious move changes like down B, there's no more FLUDD unless there's
I like Sonic a lot. Sonic is really fun.
Yeah.
Sonic is super fast.
Like every character I just enjoyed playing as, except Link. I just don't like Link. I apologize.
I didn't like Snake. I couldn't do anything.
Oh, I love it. Snake was really cool. Like
Snake is a totally different character. You gotta get out of the
V-Brawl mindset.
He's an entirely different beast now.
I was trying to use Snake like I was playing Brawl. I didn't know what I was doing.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
The first time I used a down smash, I'm like, all right, I'm just going to chill here for a little bit because it's not going to go off in a second and I die. Like, what the hell? It's powerful. And the grenades go off really quick, too, which is really cool.
Very quick.
Really quick. That's cool. I really liked what you guys did with Snake. I mean, he still, is booty in the air a little bit, but
you know what
not
you
as
can
much.
do with Snake now, though?
What?
You get down till at mid or mid-high %, and it'll flail them away that you could, if they're near the edge, you could short hop forward air spike them.
Oh, the tech skill.
Because down tilt has hit stun now, so it's like they puts them in this really weird position, and then they just like bam.
It also has a pretty interesting disjoint.
Yeah, I never really understood that fair. I know his dare spikes now, which is scary.
Oh, he has a shuriken too.
Well, it's not a true spike; it's just a meteor.
Yeah, you guys changed his up tilt, which I thought was actually.
I like
funny.
that up tilt.
Yeah, I like the up tilt.
It's not like halfway across the stage.
Yeah, it reminds me of like Deadpool's shuriken in Marvel 3. Like, it looks exactly like that. I have a feeling if you guys just say like, have him say shuriken, like the final release, that'd be epic. Just have him.
I was really impressed with a couple of things that I saw. You changed Marth's shield breaker back to the original shield breaker, and the animation is completely different. Like, it's back to what it should have been. Like, that was crazy. Like, I don't know.
Isn't this stuff like really, really hard to do?
Yes. You can ask Shadic how hard it is to do.
I spent like all of yesterday minorly tweaking Link's run animation just because I felt like it, and it took me forever to get a decent looking animation.
Wow.
But the program we use for animation, which is called Brawlbox, has also had sort of a split off open Brawlbox mod, and it includes a little widget for rotation. And anybody who's ever done 3D modeling or animation knows how important that rotation tool is, because before we just had to enter in X, Y, and Z rotations by hand and sort of hope that we were getting something that worked. Mm-hmm. And it was an extremely tedious process where some of our better animators, like Magus actually did the B move for Mara, the shield breaker, and Camelot did a lot of really nice work, and then Shell's also done some good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I also want to point out the up taunt, or the taunt thing you can do with Captain Falcon when he hits his the knee of justice. I thought that was really cool. But I feel like if you auto-tune it, his voice, that'd be more of an Easter egg. Because, like, he says yes all the time. But, like, when I figured that out and someone told me, I was like, oh, that's really cool. But if it was auto-tuned, I don't know why I just thought of auto-tuned. But anyway, it was really cool. I was trying to get at how you guys added these little cool, like, details, which was really fun. Because, I mean, Captain Fabulous just running around and gets the yes off that knee. And like how I noticed this too. I don't know if it's like a character-wide thing, but like when someone like a character's like it almost seems like they're doomed to die after an attack, they like yell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was about to say
That was
They
really cool.
just have this really
They're leftover
sad
sound effects.
Yeah, like Zelda. When I killed my friend the first time we played it, and Zelda did, it was like, Zelda's like freaking out right now. What the hell? But then it was for everybody. It was really cool. So I was just gonna say those details are like really professional, I guess I would say. So
they were already in Brawl. Sakurai just didn't use them.
Really?
Yeah,
just put them back in.
In the original Snake enters the Brawl or whatever video, not the original Brawl, like I can't remember the very first video where he pops up at the end, but there's another one where he's fighting, and you actually, when he's beating up Mario, you actually hear him Mario make one of those hurt sounds, and then for some reason they ended up taking that out.
Interesting.
Cool. There's a couple removed things that we ended up putting back in. Link's up B spin, the animation.
Oh yeah, that stuff.
The graphic
awesome.
for it is different, and that was already on the disc.
Oh, okay. So you just found these like hidden things that just were never used for some reason. That's weird. So I guess just to wrap this up a little bit, because all this Project M is making my head explode a little bit. When the demo finally came out, it's actually a lot on the internet. A lot, like it's been on tons of websites, and like, what do you guys feel? How do you guys react to their reactions? Like, what was like the overall feel of what you guys really heard from everybody?
JCaesar, go first.
Why not just play Melee? And then we post the picture of all the new characters.
Yeah, that's a pretty popular one. We've had a lot of people. I mean, we've had a lot of people be really gracious. Like, I've been doing a whole lot of like subversive PR work / responding to criticisms and concerns and stuff. And we've had people just be like, what makes you think you can balance this game? And it's like, well, we're basing it off Melee, and we have close to a decade of tournament results to base any decisions off of. And then we've had concerns of why not just play Melee. I'm trying to think of what other complaints.
Really gay. People are ungrateful.
Yeah, like I feel like this is something that people are getting for free, number one, and you guys are putting so much work into it. Like, for someone to go, oh my god, it's no items, found destination, Fox only, like, well, like, what the hell? Like play it. It's really cool.
Yeah, for the most part, I'm thinking all the haters probably just are too stubborn to try it. Like, they're like, oh, well, it looks like Brawl. It must be like Brawl. Like, they're probably just too stubborn.
Items. Yeah, which are in the demo too. Like, you can use items in it. So I didn't even understand that logic. Like, if you want to use items, like, go for it.
Well, and then, to be fair, some of them are glitched.
Yeah, sure.
I think timers are our main broken item, and then we've had some people who, even though they play Brawl and enjoy it, will end up enjoying Project M. Like, I'm going to actually read an exact quote here. Somebody said, "This is more fun than Brawl, and I didn't think there was anything wrong with Brawl. Enough said." And that's sort of nice compliments to get, because it shows that even if people just play it at sort of more like casual level, I hate that term, but even if they just play Smash to have fun with it, you can still enjoy this game. It's not like we're preventing you. We're not like breaking into your house and messing with your item settings or something.
Yeah, we're definitely not forcing it down your throat or anything. Like, there's so many people that just take us like making this game or mod or whatever you want to call it, and taking it offensive. Like, we're saying Brawl is garbage just by making this mod. Like, you can go look around on Smashboards and see anyone like that's a Brawl player, not to stereotype or anything, but take it offensively, like. Yeah, like the Sonic thread. Go to the Sonic General Discussion thread, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about in there.
Yeah.
You'll see exactly what I'm talking about. Project that's not funny.
But on a more positive note, you all know who Rock Croc is, right?
Yes.
Rock Rock's Ganon is very, very entertaining to watch.
Yeah, speaking of good feedback stuff, we've had Rock Croc, I'm sure you've heard of him. He said, I would like to see Project M replace Melee Scene. I hope it does. And that's not sort of really what we're going for, but it shows that even really good players can really appreciate this game, even if there's minor differences between it and Melee for the time being.
That's really crazy, actually.
Yeah.
That's really awesome, because I know Rock Rock is he seems to be very competitive Ganon, because he's ridiculous, so I'm just gonna go with that.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, maybe his Melee scene probably in, like, Florida, Georgia, I'm not really sure where he's from, or somewhere around that area.
Florida.
He's from Florida. Like, maybe his Melee scene, it's just, like, not cutting it, and, like, something like that, just, like, to visually enhance Melee for everyone and be like, wow, okay, this is still the same physics. Maybe this will, like, hype up the crowd, get, like, more people coming.
Breathe new life into it.
Yeah, exactly. And the best thing is that I know for a fact that all the people that were, like, Melee vets that first started playing Brawl, a lot of them, after first couple of months, they didn't like Brawl. They expressed their opinions, and then they just kind of stopped playing it altogether. And there are people like that were lingering in between both Melee and Brawl that like just kind of didn't really, they didn't have a place. And I think this is the place that they want it to be. It's like, it's the happy middle ground right in between, and it has all the Melee physics. And like I've seen videos of like Zelgadis, his Fox in Project M, and I was just like, oh my god, yes, tech skill. Like stuff like that. It's fun to watch.
We've had him. We've had Strong Bad's, one of our members, not the Strong Bad internet thing. Strong Bad's done a couple matches against. Crap, I can't remember his name.
Dark Rain.
Dark Rain. Yeah, he's had a. So, it seems like we've been doing a decent job at really showing off our game to some of the really skilled Melee players. So that's always nice to see.
Yeah.
I want to see the Shizwas play it.
Yeah.
He does.
I have the videos of the Shizwas up on my YouTube channel.
Yeah, I watched some of those.
Yo, I don't think I saw those yet. I definitely need to check that out.
Also, I want to point out, I obviously know WarioWare is just the regular stage, but when I saw 75 meters in there, and I was like, oh, maybe they did something cool with the stage. And you didn't. So when we started it up, I was like, what is this? It's the same thing. It just trolled me. We were expecting like awesome, an awesome stage with like the cool scenery, but no, it's just the same shit. And like, we're trying to play on it. Like, oh, maybe it's not. It's not better. It's still a crappy ass stage, and then big ass Donkey Kong comes out and just slaps people, and it was a mess. But I was like, you guys were trolling me. But anyway, I just wanted to end on that note. I want to thank you guys really for being on the show tonight. It was awesome. Learned a lot about the demo, and good luck with the rest of it. You guys are doing awesome stuff. I enjoy it. And yes, can we get a release date or approximation?
Release date?
Yeah.
No.
No.
At least an estimate, maybe. Sometime at the end of this year?
Sometime in the next 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Trolling. See, these guys just troll people. That's all they're doing. Like, there's probably not going to be a real game. They're just going to be like, hey, we're joking. Like,
See, this is the real reason they released a demo.
Yeah, exactly. They just want to like shut people up for a little bit, but it's just like it's a plan.
You up.
It's a conspiracy. That's what it is. But anyway, I want to thank you guys for being on the show.
Give Fox 5 lasers.
I'm trying to end this, and you're just ruining the Fox.
Teleportation. I'm telling you.
If you play on low gravity mode in Project M, Falco can like short hop quadruple laser or something ridiculous.
All right, and guys, that is Project Melee. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having us on.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for having us on.
Okay. Oh, wait, 1 minute about Sonic mains. I'll put it at the end of the show.
Sonic mains are terrible.
Yo, fuck Sonic.
That's all.
Fuck Sonic. Every Sonic main's a furry.
What a dumb character.
Except X. I like X. But everybody else,
Yeah, X is cool.
you're furries. Especially Shippo.
They're not furries, they're spinies.
Ignorance is
But
bliss.
Shibo's a Lucario, man.
I know Shibo's a Lucario, man. But
It doesn't matter.
for the sake of the conversation, I don't care. Fuck Sonic, yo. Like, even in Project Melee, like, fuck Sonic. Like, my friend across the street uses Sonic, and he sucks ass, right? And I'm like, yo, or in Brawl, like, yo, Sonic sucks. I really, like, he sucks. Like, but he has these kill moves. Look at this. Like, look at this punch. To, like, kill you, like, bury you in your backyard. Like, shut up. Fuck Sonic, man. Like, when was the last time you had a good game? Like, Sonic Colors was like, okay, that's cool, but, like, the fuck? When was the last good one? Never.
Sonic
There was
Adventure
never
2
a-
Battle
yeah.
was the last one that I
The last good
Battle.
Sonic game was. Oh, remember the time when he made out with like a human? Yeah, that was cool.
God.
Yeah, that was cool, guys.
that
Sonic's
happened?
cool.
What's
Yeah, Sonic
We
the
should put
Hedgehog
that as the
like,
intro
slaps.
vid.
Oh my god. Like, you make a trailer for Sonic for Project Melee, just have it that scene from the game, and that's it. No gameplay.
Dude, we're gonna get so much hate from like the
Come on,
the
Sonic
four-
mains,
the
get
four
at us.
active Sonics that
If the four
do anything.
Sonics, if you Sonics, you want to get at us, feel free. If you're listening, like seriously, we will debate the suckiness of Sonic.
that it must be like a secret in the making that like is no possible way that in the next Smash game he's not going to be the best character in the game because like he's been terrible like
Yeah.
this whole time.
Seriously, like how does one character successfully bad in every goddamn time he shows up in the game? Seriously, even Zelda was like mid tier in Melee at the most, but like fuck, Link was always bad. Like, don't you change up your game a little bit? Like, look, like if I was Link and I'm just like chilling there trying to learn how to talk, and I'm just like, why am I so bad? Like, change it up. It's been like
Soccer,
12. It's been like
bad
12 years. Like, come on, man.
Unless you're Germ.
Ah, that'd be sick. But seriously, make Rob can't grab the ledge if you use Chibo. Actually, if you should have a
We
detective.
could probably get Dontarian on that.
Yeah, actually submit that to him. Anytime the name Chibo is put in, cannot grab a ledge and automatically loses the game.
That would be so amazing.
Like, what if there was like a way like every time like what? Oh my god! What if like when he uses upbeat it would randomly like malfunction and he just dies? Or he just like shorts out and he just dies. Chibo's like, oh, I paused it or my controller's not working. Fuck. I'm scared of Pokemon. Yeah, fuck you. What if like I'm trying to think of more awesome ideas.
You're gonna run out pretty
I'm
soon.
gonna run out. What if? Oh my god. Okay. What if you had Kirby? All right, Kirby. Here's
Kirby can do his old high in Project M.
what?
He can do his old high.
I think
Oh,
we
really?
put that in.
Yep.
Oh
Yeah.
wow, I can't believe that didn't
He has
exist,
both
so-
highs.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
that's sick.
If you
Sweet.
smash taunt.
Smash taunt. Okay, I'll have to try.
AT.
Yeah.
AT.
You know,
Smash
like how
taunt.
Samus transforms into ZSS. It's similar to that, like
Oh,
how you
wow.
do it.
Oh, okay.
Some people actually can't do that.
Oh, here's a cool thing. Here's a cool idea. What if, like, for Samus, like, what if, like, every time Samus gets hit, like, some of her armor comes off and you find out it's actually, like, a guy, or it's Captain Falcon under there? Every time you hit armor off, you see more of Captain Falcon. And when it finally comes off, you just, like, auto-tuned, yes! Yeah, see, these are ideas. I think every character is secretly Captain Falcon. Actually, can you make it so that anytime Captain Falcon's playing Samus, he says, "Show me your boobs," instead of "Show me your boobs"?
I don't think so.
There must be a way for you to do that. I feel like you're lying to me.
You could just interpret it that way because nobody really understands
Or
what
like,
Falco
can you
was
make
saying during his tones.
can you make the animation him like making like a like thing? Even if he says "Show me your moves," just make him look like he's groping something. If he's in the like the vicinity of Samus. I mean,
Maybe.
I think
don't
you
know.
could just take the show me your and then put in kick so it sounds like tits almost.
show me your tits.
It's Like, but he'll say kick and it'll I don't know.
I feel like I don't. Do you ever fucking understand Captain Falcon? Like the hell? Like even like "Show me your moves" doesn't sound like "Show me your moves." It just sounds
It's
like,
funny.
"Ugh."
Like when I was like when Smash 64 originally came out, I thought he said "Show me your moose."
Yeah, same here.
Show me your moves.
You can.
Oh, here's another good idea. Anyway, we gotta finish the episode.
This is the episode. Just deal with it.
I feel like, all right,
You kind of mentioned pound 5.
let's contemplate pound, not including pound 5. What would happen if we
We could
don't?
be like, yo, pound 5 this weekend, be there. Everyone's gonna be there.
That's what
Like,
we've done.
that's
And
really all
like,
there is to say.
all right, let's
I
talk.
think
All right,
Neo
everybody, we're all
says
gonna
it
talk.
best.
Yeah, Neo was here. All right, yeah. By the way, this is in it. By the way, we obviously had Neo in earlier, and so we obviously know pound 5's going on. So I'm gonna take the next 1 minute, really quick. Everyone, rapid fire. Who's winning pound 5? Let's do it. Who's winning? The cat's winning pound 5. Yeah, predictions. Will.
Well,
Who's winning
ADHD
pound 5? Who's winning
posted a
pound 5?
status saying he's winning pound 5, so I think he's gonna win.
I think the winner of pound 5 is going to be Raptor, the Yoshi main from Long Island.
Yo,
Is
he
going
has
to
placed consecutively last place in all of his Long Island tournament local appearances. But
Delta Cod is going to win pound 5.
yo, Delta Cod is
Delta Cod's going to win.
exponentially improving.
He's on fire.
One other thing I wanted to randomly mention about Project M before I forget. Ninja Link said that the up being with
God,
Mario
noticed that.
on
3
Yoshi's
people.
Island into wall jumping. He said it's a lot easier. Like, I didn't even know you could do that in Melee.
Yo, Joey, who's winning
What,
pound 5?
yeah.
Who's
Wall
winning
jump
pound 5?
consecutively.
Hmm?
Who's going to win pound 5?
Who's gonna win pound 5?
Yeah.
I am.
You're going to win? Okay, Joey's going to win pound 5. We're getting people...
Wait, who is this?
That's Joey's side. The Kirby
Do
man.
I know this? Do I know you?
He's a Kirby.
Not.
I think I have like a money match with someone with this
Who are you?
with a tag at.
Hey, Alex.
Are you going to Wobo 3 or no?
Yeah, who's this?
This is Will.
We're doing Directional Influence right now.
Yeah, you got a
Are you guys asking me to come on after what I just saw on TV?
What did you just see
Yo,
on TV?
Alex.
Oh, hey.
Okay,
Wait.
I gotta do it. I have to do it
Hold on.
if he's asking.
Okay, hold on.
Wait,
We're doing Directional Influence still, and on the show still we have Nakat, JCaesar, Shadic, Will, myself, Shadic, I don't care. SFK, Alex Strife, and Joey Side, and D Disciple is currently chilling, not answering his phone call. But Alex, what did you see on TV?
I just saw The Rock come back to wrestling. Okay,
God
Oh shit!
Oh, shit.
man.
he came
For real?
back. Everybody went nuts, and he called out John Cena.
Oh, damn. What is he gonna do? Like pull out like the Tooth Fairy moves and shit, or what other movie was he in? He was.
You dare speak bad about The Rock?
No,
Are
I'm
you
just saying. I'm just saying. Like, what's he gonna
The
do?
people's elbow, son.
The people's champ.
kidding? You don't understand.
Yo, apparently The Rock is back in wrestling. That's what it is.
Yo,
I don't
he's
know.
Telling my
just
brother.
back. He's hosting WrestleMania, so I'm automatically.
Wow, that's
interested.
amazing.
And
That makes it worth watching again. I'll like
he was,
turn it on.
Yo, he was talking about
No,
John
no.
Cena. It was
Stone Cold
priceless.
Steve Austin comes back. It'll be worth watching.
If
No.
Stone Cold versus The Rock came back, I think
God
the
damn it.
world would explode.
No,
I
he
haven't
called
spun it.
John Cena a retarded bunch of fruity pebbles because he's
Get raped. Dialogue. It's generated.
That's awesome.
it's so crazy that like I'm on a wrestling site. It's kind of like Smashboard but for wrestling. The entire site shut down because their server crashed like 5 times in a
Holy
row.
shit. Oh my god.
Destroyed.
It's like destruction. Okay.
It's like a troll.
Adamus won't join because he's playing League of Legends.
Yeah, of course.
God damn it! It is
That happened.
consumed another one.
That
He went
game
to,
is
went to Michael Kroll and just said, and I quote,
is a
"Know your goddamn
illness.
role and shut your goddamn mouth." And everybody just went nuts.
Retarded Fruity Pebbles is like.
I was gonna say because The Rock hasn't done any movies lately, so he's
Yeah,
No,
he
he's
must have
doing
been
that.
He's doing Fast and Furious movie.
Yeah, that car movie.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know the Fast and Furious actually did well in the box office, so they're making.
No, it didn't. Hey, Cheese. Hey, what's up? We're doing Directional Influence. Who's winning
Yo,
pound
we
5?
got like 9 people in here, son. What up?
What the hell is going on? I'm so
Who's
confused.
gonna win pound 5 and it's not you?
Cheese.
Yeah, we're
I'm gonna-
asking everybody's opinion of who's gonna win pound 5.
Because-
random
Who's
Ike
gonna be at
guy.
Pound 5? Like,
Who's
I'm
everybody
gonna win pound 5. Cheese.
Who's winning?
Cheese,
winning
can I
pound
jump
5?
out of my chair again?
Cheese,
random Ike guy is going to
Cheese,
win.
do you want a money match for $30 again so that I can get some sort of hype?
I would
say okay?
I would do that as long as the rules for pound 5 or what are the rules?
Can I jump out my seat again?
Okay.
Because
Wait, what are the rules for pound 5?
Bring your own controller.
No, I mean like what's different about pound 5?
Bring your own
East
controller.
Infinite is legal.
Oh,
Is there gonna
alright.
be a rave at Pound 5?
Weird stages.
Rave party.
Weird.
Is there gonna be a
They're
rave
heading
at Pound
north
5?
plus PictoChat and PS2.
It has been a pretty epic episode, and we're gonna wrap up this part of the show with Nikat, SMK, Alex, Strife, Cheese, Joey, Will.
Actually, I'm
other
gonna go
guy.
until you guys are done. 'cause I
No,
just
we're
want to-
Hey,
Why am I
Alright.
here again, Rapture?
we're just doing directional influence, guys. Episode 20. Episode 20. Episode 20,
I'm
guys.
calling it.
Damn
Three
it.
It has to be
Top
epic
eight.
because it's the 20th episode.
20th episode. Okay. That was.
Still want to know why I'm here though.
Shut up, Cheese.